Hey guys, it's me. Why do I feel so weird? I haven't filmed in so long. I'll also count this as like a little life update video. So cute. Cause I haven't posted in like a month. Last you guys saw me, I was upstate. So let's catch each other up a little bit. I'll start with what happened like as soon as I got home from being upstate. Because honestly, I had a great time upstate. It was super duper fun. All around, it was just a great time. I had so much fun. I was not on my phone that much. I try not to be. I try to be present in the moment because that's how you gotta be. At night, I actually studied my butt off because the next day I had my geometry regents. I'm just proud I got it over with and I did it. Anywho, I'm just glad I passed so I can, like, you know, graduate, because that'd be kind of fun. I don't know how to, like, unlock my mirror from the one place that I put it, so I'm, like, bending over, like, damaging my back for this. My journey to California was actually not that smooth. My plane got delayed a total of 4 times before we got on the plane, and we got on the plane, all was good. We're sitting on the runway for a while, we're waiting to take off, we're online, and then the captain goes, there's something wrong with the engine, so we're gonna go back. What? We had been sitting on this runway literally waiting our turn to take off for a good 30 minutes. So we go back and they're like, guys, you gotta get off the plane. They're like, it's bad. By this time, it's 10:30 p.m. In approximately like 12 hours, I had to be up and awake to get ready to go to VidCon. So everyone's like, what the fuck?
Like, this is so ass. You guys suck. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on?
And so then there's this nice lady who actually explains things properly to us. She's like,
guys, don't worry, we know you guys have places to be, like, we're looking for another place for you guys, but we might not find one.
That was my biggest fear. My biggest fear was not having a plane, because I needed to get to California in 12 hours. Like, I needed to be there. I go and I sit, like, at one of, like, the power bank thingies, and I plug in my phone. And then, like, this really, really nice elderly couple, like, comes over, like, they were sitting there already. I basically, like, intruded. But I'm charging my phone, and I'm chilling, and they're like,
oh, like, are you on this plane?
and I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh.
Well, we're just retired. We're just, like, trying to go find a fun vacation.
And I was like, oh. And they were like,
what are you going there for?
And I was like, oh, I'm going for a convention to see family. And they were like, oh.
Oh, you gotta get on this plane.
And I was like, yeah. Then they found us a plane. So we had to wait another hour for the plane to come. And we got on the plane. Everything is fine. The plane ride is fine. Like, we're all good. And we land 4 in the morning, California time. I had to be awake. Like, I needed to be awake in 2.5 hours. We get to my aunt's house, 5 o'clock. We're fine. Sleep for an hour and a half, wake up 6:30, start getting ready, and then we're off by 7:30. And we're going to registration for VidCon. And the fun first day of VidCon begins. Registration went really fast. It was super duper easy process. And there was no line because I went the second day of VidCon for registration. So, like, everyone had already went the day prior. So I was good. I got to meet up with my friends, Emma, Maya, and Jay. And we hung out for, like, a little bit. And then I went to the expo hall because my meet and greet with Ben of the Week was at 10. So it was like 9 when the convention opened. So I waited around the expo hall for a little bit because they were going to Lorraine's panel, which was at like 9:30 or 10. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go and then we'll just head over at 10 to the meet and greet because you can check in until 10:30. I'm hanging out around the expo hall. I get the triplets merch, I get Watcher merch, And then I meet up with my friend Lindsay, who's an angel. I love Lindsay to death. She thought Lindsay had been of the week, but she didn't. So then she left. And then I waited on that long ass line for over an hour and a half, which, like, not been of the week's fault or VidCon's fault. It was just annoying. And I missed the triplets panel. Finally, it's my turn to meet Ben of the week. And he's, like, the sweetest soul ever, nicest person ever. Like, oh my god, he was so nice. And I gave him a ring, and then the ring was in his Instagram story. That was insanity a little bit. Then, instead of, like, going anywhere else, I circled back around to go back into the meet and greet to check in for the triplets, which was at 12:30. And, like, by the time I had gotten done with Ben of the week, it was 11:45. So I was like, 45 minutes. There's gonna be, like, hella people there, so I should go. I'm in the front of the first 4 lines. So there's 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line. I'm in the front of the last one. And so I could see them the whole time. I had an Instagram live. Some of you are probably there. I don't know if you guys were on, followed my Instagram. If you don't, you should, at Anastasia Golden. Then it's my turn to meet them, and I was a nervous wreck. Like, I was terrible. Them rings too. So I had them all on my finger, and I was like, that's not gonna work. I took them off, I put them in my fist, because you had to fist bump them. I fist bumped them, and then I, like, because I turned, and they're like, oh, you look familiar, like, have we seen you before? And I was like, oh, I met you guys in New York. And they're like, that's where I remember you from. And then I died inside a little bit, and it threw me off. So I went, oh, I made you guys rings. And they're like, fire. This video has 1 million views on TikTok, but I went to hand them out to all of them. And then Chris is like, oh, I'll just, like, take them all and then I'll, like, give them to Nick and Matt. And I was like, okay, cool. And I left. Oh my god, on TikTok, everyone's like, what about Matt? Matt, you didn't give anything to Matt. Matt. I did, I swear to god, I did. And then I felt terrible because I was like, oh my god, these people probably think I hate him. I don't hate him. I love him so bad, but, like, it was so scary. I thought I was gonna get canceled, but, like, yeah. We met up with my friends, and we were chilling, and then I met up with Kelsey. Kelsey's one of my favorite people in the whole world. I love Kelsey so dearly. She's so nice, so sweet. I almost said kind and sweet at the same time. So nice, so sweet, so kind. And then we went back inside, because then I went back to my friends Emma, Maya, and Jay. And we went back inside with their food, and we went to Ben of the Week's panel. His panel's fire. I love Ben of the Week. After that, it was just me and Emma. So we were looking around looking for influencers to meet, because it's VidCon. I found Scott Kress. That was the only person we found, but Emma didn't know who he was. So yeah. And then after that, I left. Second day of VidCon, only went to see Watcher's panel because I have loved BuzzFeed Unsolved since I was, like, the ripe age of maybe, like, 7, 8. Yeah. So, and I got to see them back in October in Philadelphia. Got up in front of all those people, and I asked them a question. I was terrified. Like, I was shaking so bad. Went to meet Blessed with Emma, Maya, and Jay. And that was fire. Alejandro was there. Literally almost died. Yeah. We went to Watcher's merch booth, and Stephen Lim was standing there. If you don't know who Stephen Lim is, he, like, hosted Worth It. Yeah, on BuzzFeed. I don't know if anyone even watched that, but, like, I loved it when I was little. And he also works with Shannon Ryan. So I was like, oh my god. And then, yeah, I met him, cried a little bit, because I'm emotional. We were waiting for Shannon Ryan to go to the merch booth because the lady there was so nice, and she was like, oh, I think they'll be here in, like, half an hour to an hour. So we're like, okay, cool, we'll wait. And so we waited, and then she was like, they're not coming. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And then we went to leave, and we met Abby Lee Miller. Every other day was pretty chill. And then on Monday, we went to Disneyland, and that was fire. I love Disneyland so much. Thursday, we went back to Disneyland, and then Friday, we went to Long Beach, California, and we, like, had a little day there. We went to the Queen Mary. We did a little ghost tour, and it was also pretty fire. And then lo and behold, it got delayed again to go home. We got on the plane at midnight, and then we landed like 8 in the morning. So we got home, we got breakfast, and then we woke up, got ready, drove with my friend Ava, and then we saw Twice, and they were amazing as always. I love them so much. That's pretty much been my past month. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I disappeared for like literally a month. I'll be better on posting. I know next week there will definitely be a city vlog because I'm going to the city on Friday. So yeah, have fun, live life, have a good summer. See you next Wednesday. Bye.